When her college roommate told the courtesy officer that she was smoking in the room because she didn't want to lose her scholarship, she would be unalive less than 24 hours later. Every story has been told, but this true story goes like this. Based at Tennessee State University, MTSU, Tina Stewart and Shanterrica Madden were placed in a room together. Now, Tina Stewart was a star basketball player, and Shanterrica Madden was a political science major. Why do they keep putting people together in rooms that don't know each other? Anyway, Tina Stewart being an athlete, Shanterrica Madison being into political science. She was also a smoker, and this automatically bumped heads with an athlete. They just weren't driving together, it wasn't working. But they tried to make it work. But Tina had her own group of friends, and Shanterrica had her one or two friends. But for the most part, she was isolated. And it was also reported that Shanterrica kept using Tina's stuff without asking, which could be very annoying. Now, all this came to a head on March 2nd, 2011. Shanterrica came in with her friend Reese, and they decided to smoke. And when they're smoking, Tina comes in and smells it. She is not trying to lose her scholarship messing with this girl. So she told the courtesy officer. The moment the courtesy officer came in and found the roach, he/she, not really sure who they are, issued a warning and told Shanterrica if it were to happen again, she would be thrown out of this room. And this was not something that she could afford to happen. So when the officer left, Shanterrica approached Tina and said, "Why would you tell somebody that I'm in here smoking?" They end up getting into a fight. Shanterrica at one point grabbed a stake and hit her in the chest. Now, it didn't just stop there because she tried to cover up the scene. Now, her friend Renee Reese, who was with Shanterrica, said that she saw blood on her and saw her wrap up a knife. So her friend called the police because she didn't want no parts of it. She was not going to be in there for accessory to murder or what have you. So she called the police. Shanterrica fled, hid behind some parked cars in a parking lot. Child, they grabbed her ass quick. So now she's arrested. She claimed, that she was trying to defend herself, but everything that she did leading up to that moment did not make sense. So she was convicted, and when she tried to appeal it, they upheld the appeal. Now, I'm a full-time writer and filmmaker, and when I run into stories like this, I always see if I can be inspired by the story. Could I see myself turning this into a book or movie? And absolutely yes. It will be a courtroom drama. You have two people from virtually two different worlds. Like, again, why are we putting people together? This is the second case I've got where you're shoving people into rooms that don't know each other. So I would delve into what brought Shanterrica there and what brought Tina there. And the fact that Tina was an athlete and she was a political science major and all of the elements that happened to cause them to really get the fires going. And then I would also be interested in seeing this into a documentary.